Everybody, it's Dharma here. Surprise reading. Yep, this is going to be tarot, Lenormand, fairies, channeling, intuition, all of the above. And it's going to be for the general collective. No particular sign in mind. This is just for anybody and everybody. All right. I'm just going to get some white sage on it while everybody gets their notifications and fills up the room. It's just regular old white sage in an abalone shell. Hi, how's everybody doing? Welcome to Friday evening. So this spread is going to be for I guess Saturday and Sunday. Yeah, hey, there's everybody. Good, I'm glad everybody got the notifications. Okay, this was like impromptu. This is called How to Have a Gluten-Free Friday Night. You hang out with Dharma. Alrighty. Getting some sage on it. Is everybody liking the gypsy spread? I'm pretty excited about that. It's a lot of messages that come through in those, though. Priscilla, I need to talk to you. Hey! Get your coffee on. All of that. Here we go. That's the pre-talking, so we can figure out what we're going to talk about. All right. I want to pull in some good energy. I know that earlier, the last couple of readings that we've done have been a little cray-town. Yay! Oh boy, 1010. Thank you. This I have on, so I use this shit that I got at the dollar store. Okay? And like these. What I also got at the dollar store. Boom. Makeup did. Word. Whatever. $3.50 well spent. And also I washed my hair. So there you go. Beauty secrets exposed to the world. Alrighty. Ooh, I want to start with these. They feel hot. They feel hot. Let's do it. Okay. Guides, angels, anybody from the highest good for our tribe, the crow tribe, the raven handlers. What do we have? What do we have for everybody for Saturday and Sunday, please? Really, from whenever you watch this until the energy runs out. You know what I mean? Oh, I just saw 2 across the board. So this is going to be for whenever you watch this until it's done. Hopefully just a day or two. Whoa. Bam. Ace of rods. So that's one instance. Okay, so we have somebody off to the side who is hi tribe. I mean melancholy, I guess. You know what I mean? They're not, it's look, that's a sad eye. That is one sad eyeball right there. Yeah. And this was the Four of Cups. It doesn't even have to be sad. It's more like meh. The feeling of meh. Right? And there's just a lot of thoughts happening. A whole lot of thoughts. You know what I just noticed? I was looking at this eye, and I don't have my glasses on, and my phone is like that tall. It's really itty bitty. And when I look down there, that just looked like a cross. Like something's done. I think it's a realization. I just think it's disappointment. I think it's disappointment and thoughts about something that's just whatever. But you have this. I mean, there's this amazing thing that's in the background that's kind of being overshadowed by disappointment. of Dharma, and I, I, I agree with that message. What is this? The Knight of Coins. I heard stalled, but then I looked down and I saw his neck tattoo is like a tiger. How does a tiger come at you? Right? They don't. They prowl around and they like kind of, what's that word? Is it prowl? Prowl. Oh, there goes my ear. Oh my god, my ear just started like burning and itching. What's the word? Where you like fucking slink around and then that's this. Stalk? Be a creeptastic stalker? No, the animal. Oh, is that still called stalking? They're all, in the woods and like down in the thing. And they're all quiet and shit. Nobody knows that they're there, and then blah. Hey. Oh my god, my ear is on fire. What does that mean when your right ear is burning, burning, burning? She's like, yeah, that's called stalking. Hey. Oh, it's on, my ear is on fire. So you have this stalker. Meanwhile, you're completely distracted because you're distracted about whatever else, right? That was a lot of sage. Okay. Boom. Just wow. 8 of Cups. I heard my 4 cups and your 4 cups. They're like here. Also, what? I heard my 4 cups and your 4 cups sitting by the fire. My 4 cups and your 4 cups gonna set your world on fire. They said, hey now, I could all day. Something Lafino, nanane. What is this? What's happening right now? Hey now, my 4 cups and your 4 cups sitting by the fire. What is that? Someone's talking about me? Well, that's standard. Hey now. Hey now. I wish I could hear you guys and you'd be like, hey now. And I'd be like, hey now. And we'd be like, I go all day. My ear is on fire. Ooh. So, I don't know if you noticed that, but this card flung out on top of the Knight of Pentacles. That's the Bright Mother. Bringing an offer to the one that could cultivate. What does so the Bright Mother is basically the Empress naked. Okay, her rawest form. She's the mother. She's productive. She's nurturing. She's all of the things. But if we got, I'm going to use the word on the prowl, okay? Because the fucking stalking, that's weird. No. Anyway, well, maybe he's looking at her while she's naked. I don't fucking know. That's weird. Stop it. Either way, whoa. Where did I just go with that? All right. Well, I mean, it is. Okay, so, like, I just lost my train of thought. She can cultivate. She can make all the things. She can do all, she can pursue. Okay, I like that. But they're not, but they're down in the, he's got the, you know, his spirit animal is a fucking tiger. Oh, here he comes. Watch out. Boy, she'll chew you up. She's an angry tiger. Right? But it's not, I mean, but that tiger looks, you know, mad. I'm like, it looks mad, like it might eat ya. Doesn't she look delicious though? Hmm? So he's just been, but the point is that she's been observed. She's been, I heard carefully chosen. And he's all, yeah, well, I mean, is it I don't know if it's possessive or if it's like just fucking weird. I mean, it doesn't have to be that like intense. They could just be like checking out your Facebook page or your stories or whatever. Just watching, waiting and wishing and something, whatever. And now they're all. I don't know why I keep doing that, but that's. You wanna? The nurturing. Whoa. The union flung out way over here. Look at how, if you can notice, can you guys see down this far? I'm all looking down like I'm on your phones. Tell him what we won, Johnny. Okay, so check it out. I just got distracted by your name, sorry. They're looking that way. And what's over there is the union, which is in the future. They're both, but it's like they have to go through my 4 cups and your 4 cups, sitting by the fire. We're gonna set your world on fire. And I said, hey now, I go all day. Chacamafino, na na na. Oh! Honesty! But it fell on the floor. Self-deceit. And lying to yourself, being honest. Like, it doesn't have to be to the self, right? But this honesty card coming out is like, I think that's this, right? All this happening. There just might be some self shit talking going on, or like, you know, whatever. It's a different vibe, right? We talk about the one vibe that we're aiming for is love, right? But you know, you're vibing or whatever. But if you're in a bad mood and you whack your foot on some shit, you're like, why do you always run into stuff? Why do you do that? You can not run into things when you walk, Dharma. Fucking jackass. You just be in pain. Okay, do that, right? That's self shit talking. But I was mad because my toes hurt. Okay, right? Blow. That's that. Just being in a like a meh, right? You have to open the eye, right? Look at all these eyes. Wow, all 3 of these cards have eyes on them. Opening your eyes to see. Well, if we were talking about self-deceit and then you like open all your eyes, there's an eye on each one of these. Acceptance, hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. You open all the eyes and they see it. They decide to, I heard, embrace the truth. I'm all, The tampering sabotage. So we have this union, right? And it's like somebody's guarding it, somebody's standing in front of it, like, you shall not pass. You can't, they're like, it's like the thing that jumps in, it's like, so we were talking about because here we have, I don't want to say that she's vulnerable, right? But she's naked. I mean, straight up. We were talking about the fact that she's at her rawest place. And she's hot. And it's like, it's almost like there's two of them watching. Okay, and it seems really creepy the way that I'm saying it, and right, and first thing would be like, oh my god, the Dharma's, ah! It's not this, take it down to like, what, they're both looking at your fucking IG stories, okay, people do that, lots of people do that, but my point is that this one here, okay, so we were talking about this one being it seems like nothing's going on, but then they like are gonna jump it out of nowhere and pounce. And then this one is like, blah. No. Just jumps right in front of it. Like, you shall not pass. Blocks this one. Because we did talk about the fact that this one here, his spirit animal, his like inner animal, is a tiger. And I just don't know if big cats are the lovingest creatures. From what I understand, cats do not give a fuck how you feel about anything. Have you ever met a cat? I mean, changed my mind. Much less a big cat. And so she's standing over here, like, vulnerable to this thing that's gonna pounce out at her. And then you have this guy, his meaning, or his like fairy juice that he got, his particular fairy dust, talks about him trying to be helpful, but like maybe a little over helpful, to the point where they're like, brah, you should take it down about 10 notches, right? They might, I just heard hulked out, they get hulked out over this. Dharma, what's up? Hulked out. It's like these two particular energies that are circling. This one here isn't even aware of them. Has no idea. She's looking at that. Let me get Lenormand. And this one, I'm afraid. Oh. Bing! Okay. I was gonna say, oh, here she comes. And I went, oh, and then it binged. Watch out. Bush will chew you up. Drop a like, y'all. Okay, we got Lenormand. I was actually going to do this reading different, and this is how it came out. I was going to... Whoa! Chaos. Oh, wow, look at what fell right there. Right, like on my heart chakra, basically. The Wheel of Fortune. But that's the only one I can see. The wine and the dog. And the beaver, of course. And the man. It's a man. Yay. Well, of course it is. There's two of them here. But in the meantime, she's not paying attention to anybody. I just want to be like, her back is turned. And she's just kind of doing her, like, whatever. But for whatever reason, her nakedness, her being naked, feels like she's, when this, because there's some kind of instance that happens here. And it feels like she's really vulnerable. I don't know why I keep saying vulnerable. I mean, that people are vulnerable when they're in the feels because she's all up in her feels. Or whoever this is with all the eyes opening, right? That's being vulnerable. I keep saying vulnerable. Like when people say mayonnaise. Mayonnaise. Man-aise. Ew. See? Stalemate. And it fell out right on top of that. Prowling. Delay tactics. Refusing to compromise. Stalemate. And this card fell out right on top of the Bright Mother. That's the house. She's busy. Making house, hearth, home, roots, family. Doing that thing. That's what she's doing. Meanwhile, this one over here is being a stalker, I guess. And the magnets. So there is... So the whole my 4 cups and your 4 cups, they separated. These two people went their separate ways, and it's almost, I heard, begrudgingly. Like they didn't want to. For what I heard, misunderstanding. But for whatever reason, they separated. My 4 cups and your 4 cups, sitting by the fire. And she's keeping the fire, but they're magnets. Look at this. Because I'm just going back down the line and putting a Lenormand on each one of these stacks. That's desire. Sitting by the fire. Chakamuffin. I said, hey now, I go all day. I don't know why I keep going back around to that, like a record. It's just like, it's almost like, I heard bum bum bum, da, bum bum bum, da. When don't you feel like crying? Don't you feel like crying? Who is that? I'm seeing fucking Dirty Dancing, right? Dun 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 dun. What, think Patrick Swayze and Baby. Don't you feel like crying? Cry to me. Boom. That's what brings them back together. That's what and it keeps happening. That's why I was saying, like, because what I was first imagining, because I was singing the campfire song, right? But I heard it like a record, like when a record gets, this is old school, but sometimes a record would get stuck, right? And it just plays that same part over and over again. And I said, hey now, I go all day. And then it like scanned forward to this whole like scene of that scene with Patrick Swayze and Baby. And that song, is that Otis? Is that an Otis Redding song? Or is it somebody else? It's Cry to Me. When your baby leaves you all alone and nobody calls you on the phone. Wow. Don't you feel like crying? Of course it's Otis. He my dude. But do you see the point? It's like somebody showing up because they're upset, or you're allowing someone. That's why I'm saying she's vulnerable, right? Solomon Burke. That's who it is. Yeah. Mhm. When your baby leaves you all alone, and nobody. What? Who? So who is this that like hops in to save the day? I don't know why I said save the day. The Gemini and the Tower. Not a Gemini. Well, it's the Lovers. It's the Lovers card. She got the Tower, which is a tower's like a fortress. But you know, what is this? Because it's almost like these are different instances, right? We have one, because we're talking about 2 days worth of energy, right? So we have one point in time where somebody's like feeling like crying, and then we have, because they're being honest with themselves about something that they've decided, and then you have this like fucking weird stalker person who's playing with your head, doing mind games, and just refusing to compromise on like anything basically. And you have this one woman like in the middle of all this chaos holding the ship down, like doing the thing, right? Just doing the thing. And then out of nowhere, it's like the record starts playing. Dun dun dun, dun 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 dun, dun. And you're all, don't you feel like crying? Cry to me. Yeah. But it's like I just want to be like, it's a mutual. Both people are upset, right? So they, you know what I'm saying? They're helping each other out. But then you have, I need more, I need to know, I don't necessarily understand the Zodiac, this tampering sabotage, the one that like hops in. Yeah, it's like, it does feel like a release. But look at these two images. I mean, if we're going by imagery, right? But it's like the way that these fellers are looking is a little bit intense. You know what I mean? It feels. Hey, Joe. It's intense. And I don't want to say they have like an ulterior motive, but I'm just saying, you know, it was aliens, right? Right. It feels intense. Like, it feels like an ulterior motive that came from something, and it has to do with timing and like right now, and then it like snowballs into this situation that's like mind-blowing later. You know, fuck is going on right now? Let me get the after tarot. What is this Wheel of wow. I was like, what's the Wheel of Fortune? Bling! And this flew out. The Ace of Pentacles. I heard it's my little bug. Three of Cups. Ten of Cups. Six of Cups. Page of Cups. Nine of Cups. What? Am I the only one? Oh my God. This is what clarified the Wheel of Fortune. I want to be like, so we should have some really happy people right now, but it's almost like something, maybe that's the tampering sabotage, like their energy is so big and so heavy. What was supposed to be like a really, all those cups time was blocked because of this person's energy, and it makes you like sad, like you said. Well, gee, thanks, right? With all these eyes. But that's the Wheel of Fortune. That's one hell of a Wheel of Fortune. It's like hearing that I can't even. So then what are we trying to be honest with ourselves about? I just heard wasted time. So much wasted time. High Priestess. And you feel like you're being intuitively led to just, oh. You know, the Ten of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles fell out right down on top of the house and home. Right when I said when you're being intuitively led to, and it's almost like put all your pentacles and energy into your house, home, surrounding self, all the things that an Empress would do only. Right? And it's almost like this, the Hobgoblin was like, you better not worry about love. You better not worry about love at all, because it's just going to ruin stuff. And so you should just realize, you should just be honest with yourself and realize that just no. Everything is no. It's always going to be no. Because that's what a Hobgoblin says. Look at, you know, he's always like, psst. He's like the one that's like, the person that walks up to you, and when they're like, hey, come here, you're like, oh, fuck. This person is going to say something horrible about somebody else. You just know those people. When they're like, psst, come here. You know what I mean? You're like, oh, no. Hobby. Oh, what a good name. It sounds like Dobby, but it's Hobby. I think he likes that. He's all, little Hobby. Aww. There you go. You named the Hobgoblin. I've had this deck for 20 years and never thought about giving him a name. Anyway, he's fucking your night up, little Hobby. That's his little hobby. He likes to ruin everybody's day. He's a professional rain on your parader. That's what he does. Hate to rain on your parade, but you wasted your time for what number? 7 months, 7 days, 7 weeks, 777. Why? Oh my God! And he's 61. That's a 7. What's going on? The Six of Cups and the Page of Cups is a 7. Yeah, he's a Debbie Downer. Oh. The Hobgoblin, plus all the thoughts, there's something going on in your mind space to where you're beginning to believe that shitty things are happening to you for like a good purpose, I suppose. And it's almost like being masked with, well, I'm just being honest with myself, right? Isn't that the like definition of self-deceit? Lying to yourself. And so it's like we're in a mood, all right? That's what we're trying to get across. Don't judge us. It's Neptune. Yeah, we're still standing strong. We always be standing strong. We don't have a choice. Look at what's on our back, right? What would happen if we didn't stand strong? Literally everything would come crashing down. And so she'd be like, you know, doing it. And then and then having needs. And she's all, my 4 cups and your 4 cups, sitting by the fire. His 4 cups and their 4 cups, we're gonna set your world on fire. What does that even mean? Like, let's just go to that. Why do I keep the star? Well, the star talks about healing, but I saw someone getting showered in stuff. We're gonna set your world on fire. They say it now. King of Rods. Well, yeah, that's what he wants to do. I go all day. Chocomafino, not on day. Yeah. Yeah, Priscilla. Queen of Cups. Ooh. See? Look at this imagery. First of all, I don't usually read this deck in reverse, but this Ace of Swords, because I'm asking about the sexy time, right? And it's like, okay, so I don't know what to call this energy. I don't know what to say. Because it's like both people know it's probably not a good idea. But then it sets everybody's world on fire. Because look, they're just coming to each other when they're like trying to relax. Trying to heal, I guess, or whatever. My 4 cups and your 4 cups. Let's set them by the fire. Maybe you each have 4 drinks. I don't know. But the 4 cups typically depicts being relatively unhappy with your situation until this like rando opportunity comes along. And it's like equal for both of you. My 4 cups and your 4 cups, sitting by the fire. And you're like, hey, we're gonna set this world on fire. You said, hey now, I go all day. But then it's almost like you guys get together to hang out or whatever, and it turns into that because like every time I look at these cards, I start out singing the happy campfire song, and then like there's like a moment of eye contact, and then it's like the record switches and it's dun 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 dun. When your baby leaves you all alone, calls you on the phone, don't you feel like crying? Don't you feel like crying? Cry to me. Cry to me. You can come cry to me. But why does it keep talking about it's setting everybody's fucking world on fire. It all starts with an apology, of course. But why does it... Why do we keep saying that? Oh. Right there's the fire. Whoa, right there's more fire. There's more fire. There's more fire. Aha. She... It's like another cycle or another phase of release. You know what I mean? There goes my nose. Like, she already did the releasing and walking away. That's why she got 4 cups. And he got 4 cups. But now it's like, because you remember how I was saying it, like, it goes from being fun and happy, like a campfire, like we're just being buddies and helping each other out, and then all of a sudden it gets real sexy, like Dirty Dancing sexy. And then she's all back in it. Like that. Because she's going at this like, look, we can just be fine. We can just, this is fine. This is fine. Everything's fine. The world is not on fire. Everything's fine. I can handle this. And then, nay. You're wrapped up in a Viking pretzel and the devil's laughing at you. And then I saw this and saw incubation, which I don't even know what that means. Let's pull something else. Oh my God. But, like, okay, so you had this Wheel of Fortune moment that was amazing. It's like all of the things that if you would want. Why is that even here? Oh, 2 of Cups, 10 of Swords, and the Devil. Two of Cups, 10 of Swords, and the Devil. Well, 2 of Cups is the union, and the Devil, they're bound too. But I just looked at the binding, because these ones are like bound by a rope. But then I saw chop, 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 chop with like the swords. Because look, it's like this one here. This sword on the bottom comes through and cuts the bind. But what does that have to do? I don't understand why that's the Hierophant. It changes from something that was a lusty, karmic, I heard gross. You guys. Relationship into something that's led by the Hierophant. And the 3 of Pentacles talks about like cooperation. I heard equal exchange. 9 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords, 3 of Cups, the Lovers. Ah! Well, that just got real deep real fast. They're not... Okay, so if we're talking about the Wheel of Fortune moment being one particular instance that may happen for some people over the weekend, they're hooking up with somebody who isn't single. And that's probably why this went from... Because they might not even... Because the other person's 4 cups, that could be my 4 cups and your 4 cups, They might just be disappointed in their situation, but not split up, right? And then that's why it's against everybody's better judgment, because everybody knows that. But I don't know. I mean, they might lie. It is ran by the devil, right? They might lie and say that they did break up, and then you got your hobgoblin working with the high priestess, like, the hobgoblin's freaking out, man. He's like, she won't listen. She will not listen. And the high priestess is like, you calm down. He's like, I cannot. I'm hobgoblin. It's my job to not be calm. Poor Hobby, he's fucking stressed out. He's stressed out to the max. And particularly when, like, we're not listening. You know, we can. It's all. We're hooking up with Patrick Swayze. Man. Yeah. It's, you know, it's that thing I was talking about yesterday where she's like in some kind of weird trance, and the hobgoblin's standing there like, stop, and oh no. So I just like stopped that reading. I don't even know where that went. I don't even know what happens at the end. All I know is it's like this Wheel of Fortune moment and something gets severed finally. But there was a pouncing. What? Okay. Let's get some fairies. The devil and the Pope. Yeah. There goes my nose. Yeah, the pouncing. What's up, pussycat? Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's up, pussycat? Whoa, whoa, whoa. David Lee Roth can kick. I mean, that dude can kick really, really high. I'm jealous. Wow. So we have the RAR. RAR. Weren't we talking about that? This is the pouncing. He's off. And he's got, like, wicked cool tights. I love that guy. What's up, pussycat? Whoa, whoa, whoa. This is the pouncing. Or the thought to do so. Oh. The gate. Remember you were talking about the gate? We talked about the gate for a long time. Being grounded. I heard the gate is optional. And then you have the bright mother again. It's like this moment, because it does feel like, you know how he like grabs her by the neck and he dips her back? Do, 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 do. You know the part I'm talking about in Dirty Dancing, right? It's yummy. Yeah, yummy's a good word for it, but I think that some of us kind of stand back up and we're like, my 4 cups and your 4 cups sitting by the fire. Like, bruh. You know what I mean? Some of us may not. Some of us may say, Patrick Swayze, whatever you like, guy. What'll you have? Oh, Patty. But some of us will be like, hey, man, we came here to, like, be sad together. Don't be that scenario where guys and girls can't just hang out. Okay? Can you, like, do that without letting all of this drive you nuts? Even though quite clearly it is. Okay? Nay. This gate is optional. Devil-induced or nay. This gate is optional. And so here we are, trying to be grounded. And she's vulnerable and hot as shit and naked. And this one here wants to get up on it. But they're real, like, passionate. You know, when your baby leaves you all alone. And you're all, and nobody. Don't you feel like crying? She's all, yes, I do. But no, see, nay. It's optional. You're a piper. We're supposed to be hanging out. All right? I'm not in any kind of position. I am busy. I'm not in any kind of position to be all available to help you out like that, my brother. But I just heard pass me the flask. That doesn't help the situation at all, friends. Just saying. But the devil's not out here. I just think that there's some of us who are going to be like, yay, and some of us who are going to be like, nay. And we do not care what you do, Carlisle. We will be here tomorrow. It's all good. But don't you feel like crying? And he's all, and then you're all, and then he's all, you're all, wait, stop it. But they, whoa, this energy's intense. Oh my goodness. Yeah, see, whoa, look, this is the pook. He's all just, whoa. Slow down. Let's figure out if we can come up with a compromise, because you're all up under my skin and you're getting a little handsy, and we're supposed to be just friends. So we need to, whoa. But the pook's like, you know, look at how handsy he's handsy. He's like, all right, look, I got an idea. I have this great idea. So let's say we fuck anyway. And then after that, we can, like, talk about your feelings. What do you think? Yeah? Right? And we're like, what? If this gate is optional, and you got this one here standing at the door of the gate like, get in it. So much potential. But I don't know, man. I don't know if it's a good idea. I don't know. Do whatever you want. The gate's optional. That's the point. I'm busting the gate open. Head first. Like, literally. Okay. Hold on. Get some Lenormand on this. You ladies are dirty on a Friday night. Whoa. See? Look. Resilience, stamina, freedom, confidence. He's all, and she's all, boy, I think that this character that she's trying to kick it with sees her as vulnerable because she's all naked and raw or whatever, and thinks he's, like, got it in the bag. But I say nay. Because she's following her gnosis, right? But again, she's got freedom, free will. She's going to You know, that dog, Ghost, that's like Ghost from, Birth of a Daughter. Okay, and look, this one here, so the owl fell on top of the poof, right? That's like, okay, that way didn't work. Let me try this way. And then they like come up with it. They're handsy. They're like, and you like, I think that you can maybe feel that this one's being sly, and that's why I think that you're like, hey, bro. Oh my God. You see what I'm saying? My bracelet just came undone. Like all of them and their buckles. I didn't think you're gonna be like that. Like, did you just take off my bra? Stop it. Stop it. Like, how did you do that? And they're like, I got skills. No. No. We're supposed to be hanging out. That's what this is, hanging out. And he's like, what do you do when you hang out? And she's like, hang out, man. Talk about stuff. I don't know, do funny things, tell jokes. Not this. Don't be taking my stuff off with your mind powers, bro. I don't appreciate it. Stop it. Right? And he's got all kinds of like ways to make it happen. What is this? Oh, third person. Damn it. And the baby steps and the rider. My 4 cups and your 4 cups, sitting by the fire. Who dat? There's a tree. There's the moon. So, like, this hangout that you're going to be doing is probably going to be, like, not publicized, right? I mean, nobody needs to know. I just saw the fox. And that's what I'm saying. That's why she's like, hey, man. Like, we're supposed to just be, like, hanging and healing. So maybe this is a message from Spirit to you saying that if you got a buddy that wants to, like, just hang out, that I don't think they want to just hang out. I think they want to... What does the fox say? The fox will say anything. Oh, that's right. Not everybody's from America. Hang out means to chill, to kick it, to rendezvous, to like, hey, what you doing? Nothing, chilling at the Holiday Inn. Say who you with. Me and my peoples, you can bring 4 of your friends. That's a good song too. I don't know, man. This is somebody trying to get in your pants. And they're... So it's like, it's like, heed the warning. And if you don't, they're going to set your world on fire with the birth of a daughter. My 4 cups and your 4 cups gonna set this world on fire. Giacomo Finale. I wish I knew what that meant. I wish I knew. My grandma and your grandma. It's Giacomo Finale. I wish I knew what that meant. It's a good song. Oh, orgy. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know what language it is. I'm probably singing something terrible over and over again like it's on repeat. Okay, can we get some energy cards for how we're going to be feeling walking out of the next Saturday, Sunday, please? Judgment. And the 7 of Pentacles. One goes down, one goes up. What he puts into the earth, she brings in from spirit. He puts it into the earth, and she pulls it in from spirit. She receives, he plants. The Hierophant. I told you were walking into some big energy this week, and yeah. It just feels like because both of these people's eyes are closed. Because this could be a totally other instance than the campfire moment, right? But their eyes are closed and she's looking up and he's looking down. You know what I mean? Like it might be like an angel and a yin and a yang, a light and a dark, where she looks up and he looks down. So she looks to spirit and he looks to the earth and material things to try to find answers. And it's like everybody's all confused and everybody's eyes are closed. So it's almost like nobody wants to see what happened. The Knight of Cups and the Star. I heard what goes up must come down. And the Moon. Eight of Wands. Nobody wants to look at what happened. Everybody's eyes are closed. Everybody wants to see. That's what I'm saying. For some of you in that moment, you might not say no to the Emperor. You got Patrick Swayze kissing you on the small of the neck. Cry to me. Don't you feel like crying? And you're all, yeah. No. Nay. Maybe. I don't know, man. Don't you feel like crying? Yeah, I do too. All right. Let's get one fairy for giggles. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. We're having the how to have a gluten-free Friday night. You hang out on YouTube with Dharma. Because the reading earlier was, whoa. How are we going to leave in the weekend, please? Gracefully accepting the change. I think one thing that I want to say is that I feel like some people here have decided something. They've decided something. And they're applying it to every part of everything, gracefully accepting the change, just deciding that it's just ascending Aquarian. When I read that, I heard neither. Yay, this is our Friday night together. I like a place with all four seasons. That's why I live where I live. It has all four seasons. I mean, they're extreme. It's really, 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 really stinking hot and wet in the summer, and it's really, really stinking cold in the wintertime, but it's got a beautiful spring and fall. I mean, breathtaking. So somebody has decided something, and then they're just going with it. And it's almost like it's I don't know if it's public, but there are people in the background who I think know about it. And they're just like trying to deal. But for some reason I keep being like, it's not, oh my God. And then you have the Wheel of Fortune and the magnets. That's what I'm saying. I knew it felt like a lie. Like, I'm like, this person just decided that they know what's going on. And then that's what they're applying to everything. Like, it's over, I know it's over. And then, but isn't that how it works? Doesn't that seem to be always the way that it works? As soon as you let go, as soon as you're like, fuck this, I'm out, boom, magnets. And maybe it has to do with the polarity thing. I mean, we were talking about magnets and that you need a negative and a positive. And so if you're both doing the chasing, it's not gonna, you have to flip it the right way. So it's like, as soon as you say, fuck it, I'm out, and you turn it off and you become the negative end, the positive end will automatically flip back around like, hey, where's my whatever? It's like science and shit. It's so annoying. Stupid science with your accuracy. Oh. Girl, don't you dare chase a boy across the country. Do not. You know, there's one thing about walking 2 houses down the road. Do not chase someone across the country. No. All Aquarians are tired right now. All of everyone is tired right now. Freaking Neptune is out like the Sandman, like, be tired, be tired, be tired, but have lots of stuff to think about so you can't sleep. Yeah. All that fantasy and illusion and delusion. Thanks, Neptune. Stupid ass. Some empowered woman needs to date that guy. Get him in line. Who's Neptune married to? I'm sure there's someone sent to the underworld when they didn't do what he wanted. One of those stories. Persephone. Because it's funny because it's true. Right? Oh God. All right, I've been on here forever. At this point, we're in the land of whatever. Into the rabbit hole we go. So the gate is optional, my friends. You don't have to go through it just because Patrick Swayze's putting the rub up on you. Or you can. Or you shouldn't. Or you should. We do not care what you did, Carlisle. Just be nice to people. Okay, stupid ass. Why do you have to look like that? How dare you? It would be so much easier, right? Why do us good-looking women have to attract the good-looking dudes? It makes it so much worse when we're like done because we're like, oh yeah, that one was yummy. That one tasted like caramel. Yeah, Ashley, we're doing it together. Oh my. Mm-hmm. Yeah, caramel. Like you bite into caramel, except it kind of sticks to your, and you kind of gotta pull it away, and you're like, yeah, like that. Like caramel. I had Little Venice again today, and there's other Little Venice in my refrigerator. I think I have a problem. With sauce. Yeah, the cruise. Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, yeah. Where do we want to go? Let's go to Belize. Is there a cruise that takes you to Belize? Look at my eyes all. Fine, I guess we'll go to Belize. I don't know. I don't know anything about traveling. I stay here on my... Oh, a Groupon. Oh, that's a good idea. You better believe that. Hey. Mmm. Ooh. That does sound like fun. Cornball. I'll look into it. So follow me on dharmajane.8 and or Facebook is dharmajane8 as well. Please, Belize. See, now we have to go to Belize because we've been talking about Belize, Belize. First things first, I'ma say all the words inside my head. I'm fired up and tired of the way that things have been. Oh, ooh, the way that things have been. Oh, ooh. I was joking from a young age, taking myself into the messes, where's my poem from the view. Are you ready? I'm like, are you ready? Are you ready to be done? Oh, don't make me sing Sail Away. Sail away, sail away, sail away. I can't. Yeah, I got that rhythm. I've got rhythm. I've got music. I've got my gal who could ask for anything more. Seriously, that's kind of how I feel when I play music sometimes. All right, we're done. We're done. We're just bullshitting at this point. So let's take it over to chatting with each other on social media. And until next time, bye.